Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott Wave analysis. We're gonna see the intraday for Bitcoin on the 1 hour and 15-minute charts to see, of course, what we might expect next. So as you can see, a little bit of rebound right now. We'll see, of course, what we might expect from the drop. Let me just also refresh my mind here, of course. Yes, so basically we have a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Still looking for this wave 5. Toward the downside, of course, here where we are still expecting, of course, a new low, to be taken in this wave 5 for the yellow scenario, and of course can be at the same time wave 5 for the double 4-5 that we are expecting in W, X, and Y here. So basically, just to refresh your minds as well, this impulse can be, of course, a finished impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is the first phase of it, but of course it has a second phase here as a 1, 2, 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. And all of it, this is a different impulse, all of it here, that it can be simply a wave C. This wave C can be an ABC there, which it can, of course, finish our wave Y in W, X, and a Y without breaking below the 52K, preferably, of course, because wave Y can extend if it wants to. But preferably to not break this fib level, 52K. I would say W, X, and Y, and then pushing for higher again. And that is, of course, the last chance to rebound for Bitcoin before we dive very, very deep here. Because, of course, to also remind you that if we don't succeed within this regular flat, and we break the 52K, which is 1-to-1 fib level here, and we lose the 3 waves, so we push into an impulse. That means, of course, the deep correction is opening there for an impulse wave 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, then, and that means, of course, 0.618, 35K, 25K, a lot of reds. And it might take, of course, some more time because all of it will be an impulse, A, B, and a C. And then, of course, we need the time here, a minimum time, of course, taken from our previous bull run. And the correction, it has to be as wave 2, 0.618 here for perfection, I would say. So that means we're talking here about July 2027, a year and few months from now. So this decision for deep or for a regular shallow wave 2, we are right now deciding it, guys. We are in a very critical level. We're deciding right now if we are going to be in a deep correction for Bitcoin or it's gonna keep ranging in this area. So this area or this one, which one we gonna have for Bitcoin as a wave 2, as a bear market? So very, very critical point. As you can see, of course, we are in the base channel here. And we'll see, of course. Currently, of course, I mean, we can drop down and preserve this upper correction, which is shallow. But we need, of course, a signal of strength before hitting the 52K. Okay, guys? Or before breaking the 52K. We need a signal of strength, meaning pushing for higher. Start to show, of course, a zigzag here potential as a wave B. And then, of course, looking for a little bit of rebound. Of course, it's not going to finish also fast, So it might be another wave C here that it also can take until February 2027, okay? So in both case scenario, before 2027, we will not see a bull run, potentially, guys, okay? Just to make it clear. Yep, so regarding, of course, the lower prices right now, we are in this wave 5, still, of course, unfolding the last leg here for the wave 3. So I'm looking for the last leg here for the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish wave 3. This is your wave 4. And now wave 5 is unfolding. So expect here, of course, to take the following target at least, which it might be hitting the wave 5 over 1. This area. And look, within this impulse, we will not take the low. And that give us a possibility that this, might still, of course, unfold as a strong impulse toward the downside. And that means, of course, a 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5, finishing wave 3, giving highest possibility here for wave 3, meaning the deep correction, guys. So the things are starting to show up a little bit through the structure that if we get a 1, 2 without taking the low, meaning we're not done yet, and we might unfold another impulse, getting, of course, towards the 52K already in one leg, one impulse, that is already a potential of a wave 3, meaning deep correction. Why? Because I would, if you are in a 4-5, you prefer, of course, that the wave 5 takes the low. We'll see. It might take it. Nobody knows. It might be an extended wave 5 and takes the low and then create another 4-5 and then start to push for higher. Maybe. But if we don't take the low and we finish in those fibs without taking this low, well, that's a signal already, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, guys? Yep, so we gotta be careful. Yeah, so these are the possibilities for Bitcoin. Before you leave, make sure to join our private Discord community. There you will get daily updates faster than YouTube, plus exclusive bonus trading signals for the gold, silver, Bitcoin, and stocks. You can also request one special technical analysis every day and get access even to our only members video on YouTube and also on Discord. And stay ahead, of course, with economic and political news that actually moves the market. And of course, we do regular Q&A sessions, so you can get your questions answered directly in the Discord. And of course, if you're serious about leveling your trading, the Discord link is below in the description and in the comments. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.